This is Dust Raiders. It's kind of if Mad Max was a management game. What do I mean by that? Well, let's jump on in and see what we've got in store. And so we are in. There is a premise. This whole world is a desolate wasteland because of the eternal storm. Nobody knows how it started, but it is here. We start in this tiny little, I guess, old oil refinery town called Refinery. We will hopefully be able to move around the world and explore, and also maybe make a little bit of money, become a little bit of a wasteland tycoon in the process. So there's a couple of little sort of early stage tutorial things together that we can go through together, so let's get them out of the way. First thing that we need to do is visit the workshop at the refinery. Now, there's going to be a lot of exposition here, however, you just need to stick with Old Potato and he'll explain exactly what's happening. We're going to leave the Enclave. We are going to find a couple of parts to repair the refinery and also our vehicle. We're going to go and head on over to this little pile of detritus here. Wounded radar. Raider. Excellent. Screw the raider. You take the gun from the wreck. Fantastic. We nab ourselves some parts, which is what we need to fix the place, and also a scorcher, which is a weapon. There's also another place that we can check out right over here. We keep digging, etc. We get some wheat and we get some parts. Nice. Head back on into the refinery, and that will hopefully allow us to repair the vehicle in the workshop, which is exactly what we are wanting to do. Very nice indeed. So, our workshop now becomes effectively a place where we can buy and sell weapons, which is very cool. And our garage, or our garage, is where we can look at our brand new ride, which is very nice indeed. Now, we did dig up this Scorcher weapon, which I am going to equip, because it means that we don't have to buy a weapon from the refinery. We also get given a member of crew. We can also equip some like special weapons and equipment in these different slots. I'll talk about what that means in a little bit. But the crew, for now, we'll get that person equipped. We'll get Nyx equipped. This is going to allow us to repair 25% of the vehicle damage during battle, which is going to be very handy, and we can pick up more crew in the shelter. The service station is where we're going to be able to fill this bad boy up, this roamer up, and we can also conduct repairs here as well. Okay, first big score, sell any goods to a trader. Let us head on out into the big wide world and have a little look at what's going on. So, we are currently in the pan. You can tell, by the way, event probability is quite high. It's now green, or after it was red, because we've encountered the event, but either way, this is a little sort of like tutorial fight. It will take about 30 seconds, but it does allow me to demonstrate exactly what's going on. We've got the dotted yellow line. I'm in slow-mo at the moment. We can assign where to attack, or where our turret is going to attack. In this case, it's a very sort of short-range weapon because it is a flamethrower, but we can also activate special abilities. For example, the side slam, which is going to basically deal damage to the car as long as we are right next to it. And there's a little cooldown on that. Nothing too complicated. Look, this is a management sort of tactical game. If you're wanting a sort of first-person wasteland experience, this game is not going to be for you. The combat is just that. It is simplistic, but that's fine, because I'm not necessarily here for the combat. I'm here for all of the other management aspects. So, a significant portion of this game is, I think that's smoke from a town, is exploring the wasteland. We need to be very, very careful about a couple of things. First of all, that we don't run out of caravan durability. Also, that we don't run out of fuel. If that happens, it's bad. Running out of chips as well, not something that I would recommend. Keep in mind that event probability thing that I talked about, but we also need to keep in mind the area threat level. We don't want to stray into areas that we cannot handle. And so, with that, we head on into Boiler. Boiler is our first big town, and there's going to be a lot of stuff here that we're going to want to look at. First of all, we're going to look at the service station. We can get that fueled, etc. We can worry about that later. The trader. This is where we are hopefully going to be able to become wasteland billionaires. Not millionaires, billionaires. That's right. That's what I hope anyway. We basically just need to buy low, sell high. The concept is very, very simple, but in practice it's going to be a little bit more challenging than that. Now, wheat, for example here, on average, goes for 50 chips a unit. We have one unit in our cargo at the moment, and our cargo can be viewed in the garage. You can see here, we got 2 scrap and 1 wheat, which is fine. Let's go and sell this wheat. Boom. Oftentimes, you will find that a given city, and there's going to be a couple that we go to, will have a couple of goods that you can get at a really good price, and a couple that you can get at a bad price. But that's not really That's not really confusing to understand. That's just fairly common sense, right? There's also a shelter over here. There's a workshop where we've got, ooh, some goodies that we can pick up. There's some other weapons, but they're just the same as, well, the Ripper was available in the Refinery town, and the Scorcher we've got equipped. But we could pick up light plates, which would give us plus 25 armor, but negative movement speed. And we could pick up a radar, which would give us minus 20% event chance and view range plus 30%. I'm going to absolutely pick that up because vision is so essential. Also, by the way, you'll note that we have the ability to assign other vehicles to our caravan. Yeah, that's going to be happening. Don't worry. We're gonna be leading a fighting force around the wasteland in no time at all. Before we are able to do that, though, we need to make a little bit of money. Now, we can buy low, sell high with only 70 chips in the tank, though. That's not going to be super profitable. What we can do is take some contracts. So, a golden deal. A local trader needs specific goods, get them, and they'll share the profits with you. So, if we get 6 waste into boiler, then we are going to make a little bit of money. We could also take a combat mission, defeat the gang that regularly attacks caravans delivering goods to nearby enclaves. However, that is a lethal mission. And I do not really want to conduct myself against a gang that is going to be undertaking a lethal fight against us. Now, at the moment, anybody that we encounter in this area is going to give us a fair fight. That cannot be said if we stray into the, I think they're called Eternal Dunes up here. Yeah, they are dangerous. S1R1 is not somewhere that we necessarily want to be for very long, but it is somewhere that we want to check out. First of all, it's going to give us more information. It's going to give us access to more stuff. Waste here is expensive, and there's only one in stock, so there's pretty much no reason to get it. Scrap is a pretty good price, I suppose. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Chemicals and wheat are a good price, but mostly chemicals. See, here's the thing. Most towns have goods that they specialize in, and the tanks happen to be where we can get chemicals pretty darn cheap. We can also get our own little chemical production operation up and running if we are able to supply scrap, parts, and water. That's not necessarily challenging, but it is gonna be something that we need to work towards, because I mean the investment that we will need to make in order to get this up and running will be, you know, not insignificant, but not necessarily too considerable either. It's just something that we need to keep in mind. But either way, we can get 7 chemicals at a pretty decent price right here. That's fine. Right, let's fill this thing back up, and then let's head on out to the Enclave. Okay, so we need to deliver waste. We'll get that. It's still dangerous. That's okay. Is there any other stuff over here? There is indeed. There is a skyscraper. I will check the underground parking lot, and we will get 5 scrap, 3 parts, and some goods. And I think, what did I need? I needed 6 scrap? Was it 6 scrap and 3 parts? Let's see if I can try and remember. It's 6 scrap that we needed 4 parts, and we needed 3 water. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So either way, we'll come back to there at a point. We don't necessarily need to worry about it now. We will loop back around to boiler in just a little bit. Anything else of interest around here? There is pump jacks. Nice. Okay, remember, we really don't want to run out of fuel. That is absolutely not something that we want to do. So, what do we got in pump jacks? You got any waste? You've got waste, and it's at a good price. We need to deliver 6 waste. I will take 6 of your waste off your hands right now. Fantastic. Give it to me straight. Amazing. Also, good price of scrap. Chemicals, a little bit pricier, a little bit above the average. Parts, we have got 3 in our cargo. I could get 1 more part, slightly above average price, but I don't really want to do that quite yet. Anything special here? Nothing special in pump jacks, although there is a job aboard. Let's have a little look. There's a wreck nearby with some salvageable high-quality parts. Go and extract them. Far south of All-Inclusive. I don't know where All-Inclusive is. I presume that's a town. Locals and relatives and friends nearby deliver letters and payments. Right, again, all-inclusive. Deliver fertilizers to pump jacks. I'll take fertilizers mission. The waste to boiler we're already obviously doing. Anything interesting at the... not the trader, the workshop. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, we can buy another vehicle. That is definitely something that we want to do. However, I don't actually have any money right now. A twin launcher? A rocket storm? We can launch a rocket storm in combat? Don't mind if I do. Right. I mean, can I sell anything here at a decent price? No. No, I cannot. I cannot. I mean, scrap is it. Scrap is it. Our parts are at an alright price, but that's fine. Tools. Tell you what, we can sell our tools. And this is a double advantage because it frees up a little bit of space. I think we just need to head right on back to Boiler now. Because, yeah, if I get back to Boiler, then I need to refuel. Sorry. If I head right back to Boiler, then we should be fine. Also, I think there's a little investigatable thing right there. We'll check that out in just a second. The Crimson Herd. You can't believe your eyes. You crest yet another dune with the rest of your crew. 100 meters ahead, enormous crimson tumbleweeds. You follow the tumbleweed trail searching for anyone still alive and trapped in their deadly embrace. Okay. We got two crew members. Tribute from the sale, minus 3%. Oh yeah, we do pay a tax to everybody that we end up selling to. That is a nice thing to have. Special weapon cooldown as well. We do take a little bit of damage, but damage is generally quite easy to repair. Let's just get this dealt with in Boiler first, right? Get the job board sorted, claim the reward. Excellent. Our enclave was in need of these resources. Fantastic. Does that just disappear from my inventory? It sure as heck does. Right. Let's get... I mean, we might as well get tribute from sale, since we don't have anything else. Water? Water's priced well here, actually. Do you know what I think we can do? I think we can get the tanks up and running. And wouldn't that be a fantastic early thing to get started with? Because we would get... There we go. It's maybe not a super great financial decision right now, but I think that's all that we need. Yeah, so we've got 7 cargo. We've got 4 parts. We've got 3 water. I think that's good enough. Is there any other job that we want to take? Is there any fertilizers that we can get here? No. No, there's not, but that's okay. Defeat the gang. That's not happening. A gang attacked vehicles left to wreck. The owner wants a few personal items recovered from it. Northwest of Refinery. I'll take the job. Let's refuel, repair. I know that's going to leave me a little bit close to the ground, but then we're going to stray very, very briefly into this S1R1 area. It is the Eternal Dunes. I know it's not something that I do lightly, but it does mean, heck yeah, I'm going to start production. 2 days to next production. Yeah, look at this. This is amazing. Okay, this is fantastic. Right, so I need to start thinking about... Let's just head out of here. I need to start thinking about... Well, I need to explore more for one. Yeah, let's head into here. Refuel. Yeah, brilliant. And then head on out this way. So I need to think more about the actual objectives that I am going towards. Let's go and check out this area here. A mausoleum. You've got no clue what this shady spot guarded by dead trees once was. Fine. Okay. Dead trunks, granite walls, there's blood. Fresh blood and guts. Follow the fresh trail of blood. Out of nowhere, a half-gnawed human femur clatters to the ground nearby. Bang on the cars and scream, trying to flush out anything lurking inside. Oh. Well, those aren't humans, but mutants or zombies. You unload every weapon you've got, but they just keep coming. Your vehicles are bad and the crew is broken. At least after all the chaos, the place is yours. Well, I did lose a member of crew, but that's fine. We got 2 electronics, 2 alcohol, and 1 luxury, as well as a little bit of damage. That's fine. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that we do actually have an objective. Our objective is not necessarily just to explore, but we've got, yeah, fertilizers and personal belongings, etc. But we also have a mission to find the bridge. And the bridge is in this area. And it's going to be the bridge across this little ravine, which we did see a little bit earlier. We also have an overarching objective, which is to find and kill Sawblade. Apparently, he was the guy that destroyed Refinery, the town that we started out in. So, either way, let's see if we can try and find the bridge. It's right there. It's damaged. Sawblade, presumably. Yeah. is on the other side. We're not going to be able to get across there. That's fine. Let's go and head up to this new town over here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff that we need to explore. We're definitely getting there. Ooh, hold up. We don't just let any desert bum waltz in here. Around here, it's BYOB. Bring your own bottle. And no, not just a bottle, a barrel. Or better yet, a damn tanker. We're talking a sea of booze. Okay, so in order to actually access this area, and it looks like there's a good amount of stuff happening here, we need to come back with 5 alcohol. That's fine. Well, I'm not going to explore up into the step yet, because if I do that, I am almost certainly going to end up getting my backside handed to me. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's head back in here. We will refill to fuel. Anything that I want to trade or get rid of at a decent price. Yeah, the alcohol is at a decent price, but I kind of need the alcohol, I'm afraid. Electronics, that's a good price too. And then luxuries, also a very good price. You know what? Sell luxuries, sell the electronics as well. And tribute, by the way, is only 4% now, which is very, very good. And suddenly, would you look at that, I'm kind of loaded. I can pick up a twin launcher if I wanted to. I could pick up another truck. I mean, let's not do that quite yet. Maybe I'll pick up the twin launcher or the ramming grill. 50% less damage from combat obstacles. I'll pick up the twin launcher just because I want to see that in action. And, oh yeah, my crew member died. That's fine. Special weapon cooldown. Oh, that's actually quite useful now. That was very unintentional, but that's good. Good news is we freed up a load of cargo space, which I think is brilliant. Let's not repair for reasons which will become clear in just a second. Now, I do need to explore more over here. That's the old refinery. Deliver 5 alcohol to plenty. I am interested in doing that, but I'm also interested in completing... What is it? Shortages? This one, yeah. Northwest of the refinery. Does it actually show on the map? No, it doesn't show where the objective is. It shows where we need to deliver it to. That's fine. Right, well, what is northwest of here? Oh, is that it right there on the floor? This is not a good place. We can interact with this. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we got it. We got it. Right. Automated prison. At first, it's just another settlement or some crappy enclave in the middle of the desert, but the silhouette in the horizon is too unique. Towers open fire, those bastards have machine guns. Draw the towers fire onto your vehicle, then take out the gun nests and loot whatever you can. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We've got an upgraded weapon, which is very, very nice, and we've taken 3,000 damage for the privilege, which is great. If I go in here, I am almost certainly going to lose HP, haven't I? Let's chance it. Yeah, okay, yeah, immediately started happening. Oh, no. Oh, not raiders, not right now. Not right now. Okay, we got a couple of different options about how we handle this. Your odds of winning are high. Half the gang will be dead before they can get back on their rides. The hawkers are completely focused on their loot. The caravan wreckage is scattered across hundreds of meters, and the gang hasn't picked it all clean yet. Time to capitalize on somebody else's misfortune. Capitalize on somebody else's misfortune. Ooh, I am so low on the old HP there. I need to get out of this area right now. Get into refinery very quickly, please. Okay, so we have about 7 units of fuel left, which is not a lot. But we also have 90 caravan durability, thank goodness. Now, the great news about Refinery is because it is the place that I start with, I get free resources. So I did actually kind of plan that, and as long as we didn't destroy ourselves in the process there, I kind of knew that we were going to be all right. But you know what? That's fine. So we got a pile of salvage. It's currently taking up quite a lot of space. We'll try and get that delivered. The Ripper Mark II is 20 damage. It's not a burn weapon. It's a regular old weapon. So definitely a change of pace from the Scorcher. We're gonna sell the Scorcher because what the heck, you know, there's no point in keeping it in the tank here. Right, deliver the pile of salvage to Boiler. Do I want to do that right now or do I want to wait? I kind of want to explore more up here. Yeah, and this area we do kind of need to explore. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I was going to say we need to explore Moonshine. I wonder if these individuals will perhaps have the alcohol that I am going to need in order to get into plenty. And they've also got some job boards as well. Let's check out the trader first. What do you got? Alcohol at a really good price. Not quite enough, though. Waste is at a good price, though. Waste is at a fine price. Anything else? Fertilizers? You have fertilizers? No, you don't. You got any weapons? You got some side slam damage, some sides. It's kind of cool. Plus 15 armor. I don't hate the idea of armor, to be honest. It's pretty cheap. The weapons are obviously useless, but that's okay. Deliver a small crate to Boiler. Well, we're kind of going to Boiler anyway. West of Moonshine. We're not going to go west of Moonshine at the moment. I think we want to stick around in the right. The east of Moonshine. We'll take that job. Fine. So we've now got 2 crates that we need to deliver to Boiler. Easy. We'll refuel ever so quickly and slightly, and then we will head on out over to Boiler and get this done. And actually explore a bunch of new area. Do I want to head up here? You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. Right, a dead oasis. You loot the vehicles of the dead, you check the bodies hoping for something valuable. Loot the vehicles of the dead. Oh, look at this! Look at this! We nabbed ourselves an additional cruiser. There's a little bit of scrap over there, a little bit of something. I need to just get the Boiler. Get the Boiler before our event probability increases to the point where something actually happens. There we go. Okay. Get into Boiler. Man, I feel like I've made $1 million. This is fantastic. We still have like 7 days in order to get these things done. This is good. This is great. Look at that. Look at that. Right. A brutal fight? I think not. Deliver livestock to Boiler? No. I need to stop getting distracted by all this sort of stuff. Do we have any fertilizer here though? No. Alcohol? Okay, maybe I can go back to... Maybe I go back to Moonshine. What do I want to check out? I mean, I don't really want to go into this area because, I mean, it's already troublesome. The gang is already troublesome around these parts. Oh, there's something more over there. Let's swing by this area. We'll swing by the area over here because I need to go back to Moonshine. I want to get this sorted. Right, you won't find Sawblade here, but the camp is a solid setup for a sizable gang. Too dumb to secure it properly? Fine. Great. We do lose a little bit of durability, but who honestly cares? Right. Head on up here. This is where it gets risky. Yep, caught with your pants down. That is exactly what I'm worried about. Oh, but it's a minor threat. It's a minor threat. Let's engage. Okay, we'll go to slow-mo. A rocket storm? A rocket storm fires a cone in front. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's engage. Let's make sure that I'm targeting at least one person. Let's make sure that we side slam you, but I'm actually going to do rocket first and then side slam so that we are able to... There we go. Side slam. Boom. Get some good value from that. And rockets will go in a cone like so. So we'll do that. There is an obstacle coming at me. That is A-okay. Side slam you. And that will be enough to destroy you. I need to make sure that I am driving down here. If I hit these things, these obstacles are the ones that kill you immediately. Oh no, what a shame. Oh no. Oh well. Oh, that'll show him. That'll show him. Nice, we get some water out of that. That's cool. Let's head on up into here. Eternal Dunes. It's lethal, so we really need to be careful. Right. Better to pay today and 50% chance to get out of here. I will take that. Okay, I will then risk it. A supply drop. Hoping for a special find. We lose a crew member. Okay, great. That was not super fun. And by not super fun, I mean literally the least fun possible that we could have. But there we go. Anyway, we need to buy alcohol here. Yeah, that is why we're here. We're going to take 2. Do I even want to fill up? I don't even think I want to fill up. I want to fill up with a little bit. But then... Oh, yeah, I tell you what. We're going to get our second vehicle into commission here. So this is a cruiser. It's less armored. It's got less overall durability. But it's got another slot for a crew, and it's another slot for a weapon. So it's kind of nice to think about. Do I want to stick someone on the top of it? A ripper. You know what? I'll take just a very, very basic weapon. Maybe shouldn't have sold the earlier one that I had, but who cares? So we still have the special weapon cooldown minus 20%. That's kind of nice. I am not going to refuel or do the other stuff, repair, because I know that I'm going back via Refinery. And if we're going back via Refinery, we know that we're going to be nabbing 100%, which is very nice. Repair all for free. Beautiful. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's head on out into the big wide world and see if there is anything else that we can get. So pump jacks. I think I did need to get like one more alcohol, didn't I? Yeah, I need to get the one more alcohol from boiler, and I really should have done that a little bit earlier, but whatever, we'll just do it now. So alcohol, they don't have any in stock. They did, they don't now. You sucker. You sucker. Right, head to Pump Jacks. Maybe Pump Jacks has got the one alcohol in stock. I need to explore more, and I don't want to go down into the dunes because I'm terrified of the dunes. But we'll try here. Nothing. Get guns though. That's kind of fun, I suppose. Sell Walter. Walter is going for a good price, so I guess we'll get rid of that. Anything else that we want to pick up right now that's good? Food. Yeah, I'll sell food, actually. 150 bucks in the bank right there. Guns are a little bit expensive. Yeah. Not really loving any of that. Not really loving any of that at all. Yeah, I mean, literally everything is expensive here. Yeah, literally everything is expensive. Any jobs that I want to pick up? Large crate to all-inclusive. Defeat the enemy near pump jacks. There's a wreck just east of S1R1. Well, I think I need to go to S1R1 anyway, because if I go to S1R1, we can pick up, hopefully, our last bit of alcohol. But if we can't do that, then we can at least get our chemicals that hopefully have produced by now. That's the dream, anyway. We nab some chemicals. And the tanks, beautiful. Look at this. Transfer to warehouse. Yeah, we do need to make sure that we consistently come back here just to keep it all chill. You got any alcohol? You don't. You don't. You don't. But chemicals, there's loads of chemicals. Where can we sell? Best known sell price was 22 in pump jacks. I mean, I'll take the pump jacks. Yeah, what the heck? You know, we'll load up. We'll load up with a little bit of chemicals and head to pump jacks. Sure. It's a little bit annoying though, because I don't really want a chance exploring over here. The eternal dunes are troublesome. So it's not necessary. Oh, I need to fill up with fuel. I did not fill up with fuel there. Oh boy, that was a very, very, very almost costly, terribly costly mistake. That's what you got to be so careful. You got to be so careful. We did actually get some additional intel, though, so it's kind of nice. We're still on the hunt for all-inclusive, which we know at least exists. What do we got over here? Okay, there's a few more things. The Great Father's Head. Okay. You kneel before the head and join the prayers. Surely they're not doing it for nothing. Surely they're not doing it for nothing. Okay, they were doing it for nothing. Well, we'll get this little pile of scrap here. Phantom Riders. Sleds or no sleds, the Hokers will get what's coming to them. It's going to be troublesome, but I think we have to take it. We at least have 2 vehicles in the in our operation now. So this is going to be very, 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 very challenging, I think. Right, let's get you over here. We need to try and make sure that we don't really... Here we go. Launch you there. Launch you over there. Side slam. Yeah, we will side slam when we actually have the opportunity to. There we go. We're now in range. Now we can start slide slamming. There we go. Beautiful. Did I use the special rocket launcher? I did. It said I did anyway. Let's maybe focus up. We'll focus up on getting the one enemy killed. And then, yeah, we'll just keep side slamming them. Beautiful. You must be, yeah, very, very low. So let's swap on over to you. Excellent. We'll let you endure our last couple of hits. And then swap on over to you. Get you into range. Let's move you up. And There is a obstacle over here, but that's fine. Let's make sure that you're appropriately side slamming. Go. Rockets. Thankfully, we missed that. It's great. Let's get you assigned on there. You assigned on there. Then the rockets are going to destroy that. Side slam here. Brilliant. Move a little bit forward. Yep. Side slam. Perfect. Assign you there. Assign you down here. No sign of any... No sign of any, that's annoying. No sign of any baddies, or obstacles, I should say. Move you into the middle. Move you up there. Nice. Side slam out to the right. Side slam down here. Excuse me. There you go. That doesn't seem to work for some reason. Okay, well, target that there. Move into a forward position. Try the cruiser again. There we go. That worked. Nice. And we'll get a hit, hopefully, with the big ones. And cruiser again. Yep, go please. Fantastic. Oh, I got grabbed. That feels very inappropriate. Cruiser is going to need to maneuver around a little bit. Not ideal. Do not, I repeat, do not use the rockets whilst we are in a compromised position. Cruiser needs to get out of the way because we are taking too many hits and we're about to be grabbed again. But hopefully it won't matter because the enemy will be dead and hopefully nobody else is coming after me. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We took loads of damage, but we did get some goods from it. And we'll also pick up whatever the heck that was. Right, head back to S1R1 and then we're heading on to pump jacks. That's good at least. I have no idea. Doesn't look like there's anything else. I mean, there's got to be stuff down here, right? But we need to get this. We need to get this flipping alcohol sorted. That is what we absolutely need to do. Right. Refuel to full. Repair. I mean, it costs like nothing, right? To repair a little bit. So we might as well do it. Alcohol? Nope, not seeing it. Chemicals. If there is a good price to buy chemicals, like why not just buy more? Like just max out. Max out the chemicals. Sure. What the heck? There's still a day until the next production. I can now take way more goods. Do I want to check out the journal? Yeah, I do. Shortages, fertilizer to pump jacks. I don't have that. Deliver a handful of salvages to pump jack. Okay, that's cool. We can do that. Let's go and head on down to pump jacks right now. It's been a while since we've actually been there. That's not pump jacks. Pump jacks all the way down here. Oh, little salvage. Nice. Goods were produced at the tanks in S1R1. That's fine. And I think there was just a bunch of stuff that was refreshed, which is quite good. Hopefully one of those things is gonna be alcohol. Not here. Anyway, job board. Claim the reward for that. Very nice. I will yoink it. Still no fertilizers, but who really cares? Because chemicals we can sell, and we can sell chemicals for a very, very, very decent price. Now, because we are selling more, the price is going to go down. Do I care about that? To be fair, we could maybe... Also that average price, best known buy price, best known sell price, yeah. Average price is 10. Either way, I just sell it right now. We could move it into the warehouse and keep it here, but I'm not that bothered about doing it. Right, we still need to deliver 5 alcohol. I am going to probably just run back to the refinery. I'm going to just whip around all of the different places, see if I can try and get a few more resources. Head on back to refinery, head on back to the other places, see if we can try and find literally one more alcohol in order to satisfy the gods at plenty. Aha, moonshine. Moonshine thankfully has come through. We're going to buy one singular unit of alcohol. Fantastic. Anything that I want to sell here? We could sell water, to be honest. Best known sell price is moonshine. Yeah, I'll sell water. Might as well get it out of my inventory. No point in carrying it around. Yeah, is there anything else that I really want to think about? Got a little bit of waste, got some tools. You know what, we can take them. Anything in the job board that I want to check out right now? Fertilizers to moonshine. Nah. Small crate to boiler. Yeah, could do, I suppose, but I don't really care. No, I actually don't care. Right. Head back via Refinery. I do still want to explore down in the Eternal Dunes, but it's terrifying. I am absolutely terrified of coming across an enemy that just will completely rip me to shreds. Refill, leave the Enclave, head back on over to Plenty, and see what they want. And we're arriving in Plenty. We did have a little fight in the interim. Did a little bit of damage to my caravan, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Right, you're clearly someone who gets stuff done. Come on in. I can already tell this party's going to be wild, so long as your crew doesn't down the whole supply. Well, I did bring the whole darn supply, so there we go. Right, what have we got here? First of all, let's have a little look at trading. Anything of interest? Tools are... Tools? Best known sell price. Yeah, I'll sell 2 tools. Yeah, heck yeah, I'll do that. Waste is not bad either. And I've got 5 in cargo, which I think I will just sell because why would I care? This feels like a great deal. There's 11 chemicals here and I can shuttle them right back. Fertilizer, there is only 1 fertilizer. You know what, I might pick it up just because, I mean, I've got so much flipping money that I don't really know what to do with. Anything in the workshop? Ooh, there's a lifter. 265 bucks. Don't mind if I do. A mortar. Heck yeah. A rocket launcher. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, give me a flipping mortar. Come on. Let's freaking go. And a lifter as well. What about the job board? I need a good job. I need a good job. You know what? I feel like... I mean, if I'm gonna go all in, Mad Max style, we should just buy. We should just buy the lifter. Sure, let's do it. I mean, that leaves me with pretty much no money. What is the lifter? Durability, 4,000. Okay. Well, we'll stick a mortar Mark 1 on you. Sure. Right. What have you got, Irish? It's simple, or a total clusterfuck, depending on how you look at it. Sawblade's gang fled east and trashed the bridge in their wake. Without the right tools and scrap, we can't do a damn thing. If you care about crossing, head to Dry Dock, and maybe you'll get lucky. Okay, so bridge repair is 4 tools and 10 parts. That is going to be a problem. Repair. Don't overthink it, Potato. Don't overthink it. We might have no money right now. Don't overthink it. I want to sell anything else. Maybe sell this just so that we have a few more pennies in the bank account. Right. Anything in the job boards? Annoying neighbors is fine, but I really don't care about that. I'll take the water job. Pile of salvage to Plenty, northwest of Plenty. Well, I do want to explore this area a little bit, so let's do that. The problem is, right, if I leave the Enclave right now, I want to explore up here. The problem is that if I do that without any money, I'm not going to be able to buy more fuel at the next place that I'm going to go to. So I think I need to do a little bit of capital raising. Any other missions that I want to take? I really don't want to take anything. I mean, the fertilizer, I did buy the fertilizer, didn't I? Yeah, I've got one singular fertilizer. I think we head back on up to S1R1. Head on back to S1R1, which we should be able to do on a full tank of gas right now. And there's a bit of water and boiler as well, which we could definitely check out. S1R1 should have a little bit more... Yeah, a little bit more in the tanks for us. 1 day till next production. I mean, we could just wait until... Yeah, we could just rest until the next day. That's honestly not necessarily a terrible idea. Don't love any of these things. We can buy chemicals. Rest until the next day. Sure, rest until the next day. What do we got? Traders, updated. Anything here? Got 2 chemicals, which I will pick up. The tanks, that's what I'm talking about. The tanks gave us exactly what we needed. Can't even buy any flipping... I can't even buy any flipping more chemicals. They're all my chemicals. Well, they're not my chemicals, but you know what I mean. Right, so back to pump jacks. That's going to give us a little bit of capital, a little bit of capital, refuel. Sure, head on back to pump jacks down here. Nice. Chemicals, good sale price. It's not bad. I will take it. I mean, we are dumping so many chemicals into the marketplace here that it is, I mean, transforming the price. I mean, it really is. It's reducing every time we come here. Do I particularly care? No, I do not. Deliver livestock, medium crate to boiler. I'll take the job to boiler, just because I'm desperate to raise a little bit of additional cash. Let's go via this crate here. The herd. No point messing around. You kill a few and load the carcasses onto a truck. Sure. Hey, we got 6 livestock, but we did lose a member of the crew. One of our missions is to deliver livestock to somewhere, so that is absolutely what we're going to do. First things first, let's fuel up for free, and let's repair for free. Then we will immediately leave and check out what my fertilizers, water, personal belongings, mailman. Okay, northwest of plenty. I need to... Did I not have a... I'm sure I had a mission to deliver livestock, but that's fine. Right, well, we'll just head back to boiler, and then we are going to head back to... We're going to head back to plenty, because it is time for me to explore what is in that northwest corridor. I'm very excited to see what's over there. Right, claim that. Yeah, I'm at least a little bit more comfortable now that I've made a bit more money. Water to plenty, fertilizer. I mean, if there's 2 water here, might be a little bit pricey, but I'll take it. Any fertilizer? We got 6 livestock. Livestock is good. I mean, is there any missions for livestock? Waste the boiler? No, I don't want to mess around with that too much. You know what? Just give me the price. Give me the price. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm not going to complain about that. There's water. We got two watering cargo. So, we need to go via... We just need to go to plenty. We don't even need to go to pump jacks. We literally fill up, go to plenty. Excellent. And the yoink, thank you very much. I will take that. That is good. Okay, we need to recover valuable salvage from the wreck, which we will do. I'm going to refuel to full. We're now back up to 257 chips, which I think is fine. What do we got here? The gallows. Okay. Chest to be marked with flipped license plates. Handwriting on the signs of the shame. The sheer number of victims makes it impossible for just one person to have carried out the execution. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hooded figure carefully scrolling crimes onto license plates with a marker and hang them around the head of the condemned. You asked the peculiar executioner what this place is. Right. This is a court of torment where justice is outsourced to the cruel hands of the executioner. They're the master of the pain with a reputation that inspires dread. Well, we didn't get very much from that encounter, and by get very much, I mean we got absolutely nothing. Either way, what's going on here? Okay, all-inclusive. Now we're talking. This is good. This is good. And it looks like fertilizer's the thing here. There's waste available at a good price. Fertilizer's available at an amazing price. Now, did I have a mission with fertilizers? I think I did have a mission, but I think I failed the mission. We've picked up the wreck, which is excellent. Small crate to pump jacks, I'll take because it's super easy. Deliver tools to all-inclusive. Maybe I'll take that. Maybe I'll take that. We'll deal with that. Deal with that later. Ooh, look at this. There's a new truck. There's a new truck. There's a new truck. And you know what? There's some new weapons as well. A taunter draws all enemy fire onto you for 15 seconds. A rhino. A rhino. Look at that. It doesn't actually have that much durability. I mean, you'd think a rhino with a thick hide would have a little bit more durability, but apparently it doesn't. Yeah. So one fertilizer in stock at the moment is not that good. I like all-inclusive. It's fine. I need to go back to pump jacks, though. I need to go back to the area that I know is secure. We also want to check out over there. So, yeah, I'll go back to pump jacks. I'll drop off the resources at plenty along the way. We will endure this minor threat, but after we have done that, I will catch up with you, and we will progress on and explore more around all-inclusive. Alright, we're back in all-inclusive after doing a few drop-offs. I'm, decently well off at the moment. Not really, there we go, not really that bothered about cash presently. I do want to, do the bridge repair stuff. That's definitely what I want to do. But I want to do a little bit of exploring first. Maybe I even want to come back and loop around down to the bottom. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, we don't have any outstanding jobs presently. So it is literally just a case of exploring what is going on. It's a troublesome area, but that's fine. Okay, so nomads. On the horizon, a cloud of dust rises, accompanied by the roar of engines. It's not a gang, but a mobile settlement of nomads. Scanning for resources that might be of use. Give $50. You inquire about unique parts to upgrade your convoy. The nomads, seasoned by years of travel, have expertise to help, but not without a price. I'll give him 50. We get 4 alcohol. Well, that's fine. Let's go and check out this area up here. A school trip. No need to be reckless. Check the gang's vehicle first. You creep closer. Something tells you to keep quiet. Sure. Okay. That's fine. Anything else? Last Haven? Okay, we'll check it out. What's going on over here? Nothing of interest. Ooh, tell a lie. There is definitely something of interest. Produces 2 fertilizers every 2 days. Very, very nice indeed. That is cool. Right, so refueling is fine. Anything else? There's 4 livestock, and it's pretty darn cheap. The waste is cheap, too. The alcohol is well priced, and actually feel like that's not a bad place to just sell the alcohol. To be fair, if we got 4 alcohol and we gave him $50, that is an absolute steal of a deal. We gave the nomads $50. Right, this cannot be good for us. Yeah, I was gonna say, absolutely not. Nope, no. I knew that it would be bad, but that's fine. There is dry dock. Okay, so dry dock is where the... Oh, that's where Irish said we could get the parts, right? I think that was where he said we could get the parts. So yeah, we can pick up 4 tools at a good price as well. Okay, so I don't know what the lore about dry dock is, but I imagine that if it's on the Delta and it's also called dry dock, it must be a place where boats used to be built. Right, let's pick up 4 of these bad boys. That's an investment of 200, which I'm not exactly thrilled about, but if needs must. Also, one of the random fights that I endured, we got a launcher, fires a large rocket at the selected area, dealing 400 damage to each target in the blast radius. We'll put that on the main roamer. I just think that's sensible. Special weapon cooldown. Maybe these people are worth it, but I don't really care, to be honest. Oh, reinforced ramming grill? 100% less damage from combat obstacles. A burner. Caravan speed plus 10%. Damage taken when fleeing combat minus. That's good, That's really good. Plastic to dry dock. I can't really get distracted by doing, missions all the way out here. I also wonder how I'm going to clean this area up. Like, so that I can get past through to the refinery, because that's what I want to do. So, dry dock, we've got the tools. The parts, however, are going to be a little bit problematic. Let's continue our exploration, because there might be some more stuff around here that we are after. Can I just... You reckon I could just gun it right through the middle there? Maybe I could gun it right up through here. It's not bad yet. It's not bad. Ooh, it's bad now. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Get out of here. Get out of here. At least we got a little bit more intel. But I did almost pay the ultimate price for that. So that is not good. Minor threat. We will endure this combat as well. This is probably the first time that you are seeing the mortar in action. It's decent. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's fantastic. We can also use the rocket strike. Oh yeah, let's use the rocket strike. Heck yeah. Okay, I love the fact that it's much more direct than the rocket storm. The rocket storm is decent. There we go. Ah, you're slicking me. Don't love that at all. Yeah, so the mortar is really good. I think maybe armor. Maybe armor is the key to all of my problems. Right. What I do like... Up. Get out of the way. Yep, okay, that did not really Did not really work, did it? What I really do like is engaging at distance. That's the fun thing. Right. There we go. There we go. There we go. And that oil slick is really, really annoying. Not ideal at all. Right. You need to move down here. And hopefully we will see... Oh, that is mega bad. Although everybody is sliding around. And I'm not going to die up there. Although I suppose neither are you. I'm probably going to be able to destroy you before anything else happens. Right. First things first. Rocket Storm, because it's much less predictable. Keep you tied on there. Keep you tied on there. Nice. Nice. And then we will do... Oh, for goodness sake. Not again. Not again. These slicksters are really annoying. What I need to be doing, though, is I need to be moving out of the way. This is... Because it's just such a long period of... Such a long period of time that's down. Right, so Rocket Strike first. That was horrifically unsuccessful. Then target... That is absolutely not where I clicked, I swear. Move up and around. That absolutely did nothing. Okay. I think I've left it a little bit too late to dodge out of the way there. I got very, very lucky. That was very cheeky. Yeah, so this has been an oil disaster, honestly. I need to use that oil strike, that thing first. Then I need to use this. Nice, so we'll at least get something from it there. Move you back over here. Fine. Keep mortaring, keep artillerying. Enjoy sucking and getting up into the way of things. Keep you tied on there, keep you tied on there. Yeah, this is not looking supremely good for my roamer, is it? Let's get you out of the way. Move you into harm's way a little bit. Move you into harm's way a little bit. That's fine. Rocket strike here. Yep. Don't know why you're not moving out of the way, please. Move. Keep firing. Oh, this was a minor threat. How did I bungle the minor threat so much? That's what I want to know. Right, you keep targeting there. You keep targeting there. Straight through. Escape the... Oh, for goodness sake. Straight through. Straight through the center. That did not... We had it as well. We flippin' had it. Do I lose literally everything? Oh, don't. Oh, video game. You're doing me so dirty right now. You're doing me so dirty. I can't believe it. We didn't even lose the fight. It was... Oh, that is so rough. You know what? That is so rough that we're going to wrap things up right about there. Yeah. It's a punishing game, let me tell you that. I don't even think we can reload. Yeah, that save was made after we respawned. That's a toughie. That is a real toughie. I think I can go back and reclaim my stuff if I'm not mistaken. Is it from here? Yeah, I get back a decent amount of the stuff, but only like one tool. We do get a radar, our launcher, twin launcher. Yeah, so we get probably the best stuff, I would say, but that is still very, very rough. A few key mistakes made by me there, to be fair. Slicking, like getting repeatedly oil slicked. Like that is very, very rough. Anyway, look, Dust Raiders, you should check it out if indeed you're interested. That's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.